Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial, I am going to discuss about the drain and transfer characteristics of enhancement type MOSFET. But if you have not gone through my previous video about MOSFET, then please go through that video. It will be helpful for you to understand the later parts. Now, the drain current ID versus VDS, the drain to source voltage curve. If the gate voltage Vg is greater than the threshold voltage Vt, then current Id will flow. If we increase Vg, then the current Id will also increase. This is the VDS versus IDS curve, where we can see that if we increase the value of VGS, then IDS is also increasing. Now, for a small value of Vd, the drain to source current Id will increase linearly. That means if we increase Vd, Id will increase linearly. The channel will act as a induced negatively charged resistor, and its resistance can be controlled by the gate voltage Vg. So this is the region when Id increases linearly. For this small value of VDS, if we increase the value of VDS, then IDS will also increase linearly. So this is called the linear region or ohmic region. Now this is the N channel. It will act as a resistance, and the value of this resistance can be controlled by the gate voltage Vg. This is the source terminal, and this is the drain terminal, and this is the body or substrate, and it is an N channel enhancement type MOSFET. Now if we increase the gate voltage Vg more, then the current Id will increase. As the source and body is shorted, if there is no voltage Vd, then the depletion region will be uniform. But because of the application of Vd, there will be a potential difference across the channel. The potential difference at the drain is minimum Vg minus Vd, and it will increase if we move toward the source, as the voltage at the drain is maximum. So here we can see this is the drain terminal, and we have applied a positive voltage as at the drain terminal. So the drain voltage Vd is maximum here. As Vd is maximum here, so the value Vg minus Vd will be minimum here. But if we keep moving towards the source terminal, then Vg minus Vd will be increasing, as the value of Vd will decrease. So it is said here, at the drain Vg minus Vd is minimum as Vd is maximum, and at the source Vg minus Vd is maximum as Vd is minimum. When Vg minus Vd is greater than Vt, then channel exists. For a linear region, at every point Vg minus Vd is greater than Vt. So channel exists throughout the drain to the source. The channel width will not be same as it increases if the value Vg minus Vd increases. So the width of the channel will increase from drain to source terminal. But still the channel will act as a resistance and current will flow. For this region, the drain current Id will be K multiplied Vgs minus Vt multiplied Vds minus Vds whole square over 2. This is an important equation for the value of Id. Now, if we keep increasing the value of Vd, then at some point Vg minus Vd will be equal to Vt. So when Vg minus Vt equals Vt, channel can barely exist. So we need at least Vt amount of voltage to create the channel. So Vg minus Vd equals Vt is called the pinch off voltage, and the point is called pinch off point. So for this MOSFET, here the value of Vg minus Vd equals to Vt. So this is the pinch off point. Let's assume Vt equals 1.5 volt for a particular MOSFET. Now, for the left figure, when Vg equals 2 at the pinch off point will become when Vg minus Vt equals Vt. So, if we put the value of Vg equals to 2 volt here and Vt equals to 1.5 volt here, we can find the value of Vt equals 0.5 volt. And the 0.5 volt is the voltage where the pinch off point becomes. And if we increase Vd more, Id will not be linear anymore. If we keep increasing the value of Vd, then at some point Vg minus Vd will be less than Vt. So if we keep increasing Vd, then it will be less than Vd. Then the channel will not exist anymore. So the region where channel does not exist is called the gate length. Across the gate length, the electric field is very high. So there will be current flow, but this time the current will not be linear. Rather, it will be fixed as ID is saturated. So this is the linear region for smaller value of VDS. Then the pinch off point where Vg minus Vd equals to Vt. After the pinch off point, if we increase the value of Vd, then the current will not be linear, rather it will be saturated. So for this region, the value of Id will be Id equals K multiplied Vgs minus Vd whole square. The K is a constant, and for this Id, the value of K will be Id over Vgs minus Vt whole square, and its unit is ampere per voltage square. So we can find the ohmic region or linear region. This is the pinch off and this is the saturation region. Now transfer characteristics from the drain characteristic for n-channel MOSFET. The drain characteristics is a VDS versus ID graph, but the transfer characteristic is a VGS versus ID graph. So we need to plot VGS at the X and ID at the Y terminal. Here we have found the values of VGS about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So at first we have to plot VGS in the X axis. Then plot the value of ID in the Y axis. Then put some points corresponding to the value of VGS for different value of ID. So here we can find this is the VGS. We have to put some points here and we can draw here horizontal lines to put the point. After then, just connect these points and you can get this line. So what you need to do, just put the axis value, then just draw some horizontal lines and then just connect these points. Then you can get the transfer characteristics curve from this drain characteristics of n-channel MOSFET. The transfer characteristics from the drain characteristics for p-channel MOSFET. The similar things will work for here, but here see the value of VGS is negative. So for p-channel MOSFET, we will consider the negative VGS, or we can say we can consider the VSG positive. So we have to do the same things, just draw some horizontal lines and you will find the points for corresponding VGS and ID, and then just join the points and you will get the transfer characteristics curve from this drain characteristics of p-channel MOSFET. Up to now, we have considered for N-channel MOSFET. For P-channel MOSFET, we will consider current flow when VSG, that means Vs minus Vg is greater than Vt. For VST less than VSG minus Vt, current ID will operate in the linear region. Pinch off will be when VST equals VSG minus Vt. So here this is the pinch off point where VSG minus Vt equals to VST, and the saturation will be when VST is greater than VSG minus Vt. Or if we consider the negative value, that means if we consider the negative value of VSG, VGS, then we can use easily for P-channel enhancement type MOSFET. Now, symbol of MOSFET. This is N-channel MOSFET and this is the P-channel MOSFET. So, from this we can say this is the source terminal, this is the drain terminal, and this is the gate terminal. For P-channel MOSFET, the things here will be same, the three terminals. Now, this is the body and this is the body. The only difference of P-channel and N-channel MOSFET is the direction of arrow. In N-channel MOSFET, the arrow is pointing inwards, but in P-channel MOSFET, the arrow is coming out. For N-channel MOSFET, the current flows from the drain to source terminal, so the arrow is pointing inward. But for P-channel MOSFET, the current flows from the source to drain terminal, so the current arrow is pointing outward. So this is one difference between the symbols of N-channel and P-channel MOSFET. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, then please press the like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.